In the first 3 games of the season, the Knicks hold a record of 1 win and 2 losses. Notable highlights include the impressive performances of R.J. Barrett and Mitchell Robinson. R.J. posted strong averages of 22.7 points, 3 rebounds, and an impressive 3.3 assists per game, showcasing a newfound accuracy with 37.5% shooting from beyond the arc. He has undeniably been the Knicks' most potent offensive player during this opening week. Mitchell Robinson maintained his consistent defensive prowess, registering averages of 5.7 points, 11.3 rebounds, 2 blocks, and 2.3 steals per game, continuing his excellent form from the preseason. However, there were some downsides, particularly concerning Julius Randle. Randle had a particularly subpar showing in 2 out of the 3 games, and struggled with his shooting across all 3. His week's averages included 13.7 points, 11.7 rebounds, and 6.7 assists. But he faced challenges with a subpar 27.7% shooting from the field, including a mere 30% from three-point range, and also averaging 3.7 turnovers. Now, let's delve into a closer analysis of each of these games. Celtics 108, Knicks 104. The game's outcome was heavily influenced by free throws, with the Knicks struggling and making just 14 of their 26 attempts from the charity stripe. If they had converted even half of the missed free throws, they might have secured a victory. In the end, the Knicks fell short by a mere 4 points. Both of the Knicks' star players, Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle, had a tough night, combining to shoot a dismal 11 for 43. It was a rare occurrence to see both of these key players perform so poorly in the same game. Notably, the Knicks had a low field goal percentage in the paint, shooting only 28%. Kristaps Porzingis played a significant role in this defensive effort, amassing 4 blocks during the game. 2 controversial calls during the game raised questions due to their questionable nature. First, Jalen Brunson was called for a flop when he landed on Jason Tatum's foot while attempting a 3-point shot. Instead of a flagrant foul on Tatum, the call resulted in a technical free throw for the Celtics, denying Brunson 4 free throws he might have had. The second contentious call involved a foul on Emmanuel Quickley as he executed a textbook vertical jump to contest Derek White's shot. Despite Quickley's clean defensive play, the referees ruled that his momentum carried him into White, awarding White both free throws. A careful review of the replay suggested a different interpretation, but the referees upheld their initial decision after reviewing the footage. On a positive note, it appears that Emmanuel Quickley made a shrewd move in the contract extension negotiations with the front office. When both sides couldn't reach an agreement before the deadline, a bet was made. Leon Rose, the Knicks president, wagered that Quickley's performance this season wouldn't attract substantial offers from other cap space teams looking for a cornerstone player in their rebuild. Quickley, in turn, bet that he could improve upon his previous season's performance when he was a runner-up for the 6th Man of the Year award and established himself as one of the league's best young guards. After just 1 game, it seems that Quickley's bet was the wise one. He stood out as the most influential Knick on the court, making significant contributions at crucial moments. His presence had a positive impact on the game, and without him, the Knicks would have faced an even more challenging situation. Before we move on, we know you wouldn't want to miss out on more exclusive content like this, so make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel to stay updated with all the latest in the world of the Knicks. Let's continue. Knicks won 26, Hawks won 20. In the first 2 games, the Knicks have showcased an impressive 44% shooting accuracy from beyond the arc. The standout performers of the game were Jalen Brunson, who notched 31 points with 8 successful 3-pointers, and R.J. Barrett, contributing 26 points, 3 3-pointers, and 6 assists. Mitchell Robinson displayed excellence, registering 4 blocks, 4 steals, and 13 rebounds during his 38 minutes on the court. His remarkable performance disrupted the pick-and-roll plays involving Trae Young and Clint Capella. Julius Randle's all-around play was nothing short of excellent, coming close to a triple-double. He made a crucial 3-pointer and delivered vital free throws in the game's closing moments. Additionally, Quentin Grimes stood out for his exceptional job in guarding Trae Young. essentially locking him down. Sports bettors, your favorite sportsbook BetUS.com is back for our 28th year of NFL action, live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props, and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-on-one customer service. We got it all. Like the chances of the Knicks making the playoffs? Check out the link in the description to sign up for BetUS.com, where the game begins. The 8 3-pointers from Jalen Brunson are now his career high in a game. Regarding R.J. Barrett, first and foremost, he showcased his efficiency by scoring at least 26 points while attempting 15 shots or fewer. This achievement has only occurred 9 times in his professional career. Additionally, he executed a series of mid-range jump shots, a skill that has been seldom observed in his earlier years, including a pivotal shot in a high-pressure late-game situation. The notable improvement in his long two-point shooting, especially in a closely contested game, is genuinely promising. This is particularly encouraging for a player whose long two-point shooting percentage has never surpassed 36% in any season. However, despite all of the aforementioned, the primary area of significance remains his playmaking abilities. This emphasis aligns with the vision of what R.J. Barrett should ideally become throughout his career. His performance has been perceived differently by various observers. Some emphasize his impressive counting statistics, particularly considering his age, while others argue that these stats lack substance without corresponding advanced metrics. For me, my long-standing desire has been to witness a player who consistently makes sound basketball decisions, aligning with his reputation. This transcends mere assist numbers. It's about understanding when to defer his own shots and, in simpler terms, when to make the right pass to maintain the team's momentum. Although it's still early in the season, it appears that these aspects of his game are beginning to fall into place. The final result was a total of 6 assists, which may not sound like a substantial number until you realize that Barrett has surpassed this figure in just 6 out of 272 career regular season games. However, the focus should not be solely on the total number of assists or his passing abilities. Whether it's due to entering his 5th season or the culmination of experiences from an extended playoff run, followed by significant international competition, everything seems to be falling into place for a player who has always shown the potential. The knowledge that he possessed the capability, but seldom displayed it in the past, added a layer of frustration to the weight. Nonetheless, the past is behind us, and more importantly, there's a limitless opportunity for Barrett to leverage this level of performance for the benefit of the franchise as they move forward. Pelicans 96, Knicks 87. RJ Barrett contributed 18 points for the Knicks, who seemed to lose their momentum in the fourth quarter following their victory in Atlanta the previous night. We knew that would be a challenge coming off a back-to-back, commented Knicks coach Tom Thibodeau. We were a step behind, a step slow. The Knicks managed to narrow the gap to just 6 points late in the third quarter after a three-pointer by former Pelican Josh Hart, capping an 8-0 run. However, the game took a turn when Jonas Valanciunas scored his first 8 points of the game early in the fourth quarter, igniting a 10-1 run that gave the Pelicans an 85-69 lead. New Orleans maintained a comfortable advantage from that point onward. Jalen Brunson, the Knicks' leading scorer with 31 points against the Hawks the previous night, had a rough start in New Orleans. He missed his first 6 shots and didn't make a field goal until he managed an 11-foot fadeaway while falling down early in the third quarter, finishing the game with 14 points. Mitchell Robinson, a New Orleans native, secured 15 rebounds for the Knicks, while Julius Randle pulled down 12 rebounds and scored 10 points, although he struggled with his shooting, missing 11 of his 15 attempts, including all 5 of his three-point tries. Josh Hart also contributed with 10 rebounds. The Knicks had a challenging time with their three-point shooting in the first half, making only 2 of their 17 attempts. This resulted in long rebounds and some sloppy play, allowing the Pelicans to build a 19-point lead. We got in a big hole early. Turnovers were a problem, Thibodeau explained, pointing out that the team had 10 turnovers in the first half and a total of 18 turnovers for the game. We didn't have a good rhythm, and when we turned it over, we were giving them good rhythm shots, and that hurt. New Orleans capitalized on fast breaks, amassing 19 of the 25 fast break points in the first half, during which they also scored 30 of their 52 points in the paint. This week, the Knicks are set to navigate a challenging series of games this week, taking on some of the league's top competition. Their schedule includes a demanding back-to-back matchup against the Cleveland Cavaliers on Tuesday and Wednesday, followed by an away game against the Milwaukee Bucks on Friday. The question remains whether the Knicks can regroup and avoid falling into a significant early season deficit. The answers are just around the corner as we watch their upcoming performances.